Arizona football head coach Brent Brennan shaking up his coaching staff after a disappointing first season. He announced today the program will hire new coordinators in every phase of the game. Offensive coordinator Dino Babers won't return to the program. Defensive coordinator Dwayne Aquino will come back, but he'll only coach the secondary. Similarly, special teams coordinator Danny Gonzalez will stay with the team. His role still TBD.
When you look at it, right, I said this is a result-oriented business, right? We didn't score enough points.
Arizona's offense dropped from 18th nationally in total offense in 2023 to 115th this past season. Brennan deciding to not bring back offensive coordinator Dino Babers.
I just, appreciate all the time and effort he put in to working with us and working with our coaching staff.
Babers spent 1 year with the team. He called plays for the first 3 games before tight ends coach Matt Adkins took over.
Where we are right now gives us a chance to move on and kind of take the next step.
The search now on for a new offensive coordinator. Brennan says it will be an external hire.
I want to find someone who's going to help the continued development of Noah Fafita.
The quarterback hasn't officially announced his decision to stay at Arizona, but
every conversation I have with Noah has been really positive about him coming back. He has every intention of returning, but I think who we hire here is going to have impact on that, right? Like, he has to be excited about the person we bring in to be the play caller.
Brennan will also replace the defensive and special teams coordinators, but unlike Babers, he'll keep Dwayne Aquino and Danny Gonzalez on his staff.
They're both outstanding coaches, and I think we all know that. Right, but what we were doing was obviously not working.
Arizona's defense was plagued with injuries, 3 captains going down for the season. Plus, it had the 3rd worst scoring defense in the Big 12. Brennan says Aquino will coach the secondary going forward.
He's going to go back to producing NFL defensive backs, and where we get the value of his experience. No one's better at teaching and coaching the secondary than he is.
Gonzalez's new role is still TBD, but he does have experience as a defensive coordinator from his time at San Diego State and Arizona State, something Brennan said he'd consider.
We may end up going down that path, but in the short term, I got to look at everything I can.
Brennan will hire a full-time special teams coordinator. He didn't have that this past year, with Gonzalez also coaching linebackers.
I think it gets complicated when people are either an offensive coach or a defensive coach and trying to also coach the kicking game. And so I'm looking for someone that is just narrowly focused on that.
Brennan wants to hire his new coordinators quickly.
There's urgency to get that done, just with the intentions of working on roster retention and also getting moving on the transfer portal.
But he doesn't want to rush it.
The most important thing is that I am diligent about this process, and I find the best person to bring in here for Arizona football.
Brennan didn't say whether or not all the current position coaches will stay. That will depend on who comes in as offensive and defensive coordinators. We'll continue to follow the latest with Arizona football on air and online at KVOA.com.